outside Hogwarts. It was snowing and raining, so there was no sun, which I was very happy
Wait,
about.
which one? Snowing or raining?
It's both.
Maybe it
Don't
was sleet.
question
I
it.
don't know.
Don't.
A lot of preps stared at me. I put up my middle finger at them.
Ooh.
Hey, Ebony, shouted a voice. I looked up. It was Draco Malfoy. What's up, Draco? I asked. Nothing, he said shyly. But then I heard my friends call me, and I had to go away. End of chapter 1. Is it good?
This
Please
story
tell me,
makes me
Fangs.
want to die.
Good.
Well,
That's the point.
it's only just begun, Clifford, so
It's a beautiful thing.
so tighten up
Clifford, strap in.
Oh,
Tighten up
God.
your ropes and
55
blast.
chapters.
Tighten
Be
up your
careful.
ropes and
For
blast
50,
crawling
I
in my
just-
skin and
I
begin to
just sit
cut
through
your
this
wrists because
shit.
we're getting.
All right, kids. Here's the main rule.
I just sit.
No
through
matter
this shit for
how
50 chapters.
no matter how lewd the story gets, you can't touch yourself. I'm looking at.
Come
I'm
on,
looking
Dad.
You-
Please.
All right, kids. Tighten up your ropes.
Please.
Tighten up your ropes. Pump up the jams to crawling in my skin, and jam those razor blades deep into your wrists, cause it's chapter 2.
Oh
I would play
man.
Final Fantasy right now, but I'm too interested in this story.
Chapter 2. The next day, I woke up in my bedroom. It was snowing and raining again. I opened up the door of my coffin and drank some blood from a bottle I had. My coffin was black and ebony, and inside it was hot pink velvet with black lace on the ends. I got out of my coffin and took off my giant MCR t-shirt, which I used for pajamas. Instead, I put on a black leather dress, a pentagram necklace, combat boots, and black fishnets. I put on 4 pairs of earrings in my pierced ears and put my hair in a kind of messy bun. My friend Willow, Raven, this is
Did she
you.
whip her hair back and forth?
Yes, I did. My friend Willow woke up and then grinned at me. She flipped her long waist-length raven black hair with pink streaks and opened her forest green eyes. She put on her Marilyn Manson t-shirt with a black mini fishnets and pointy high-heeled boots. We put on our makeup. OMFG. I saw you talking to Draco Malfoy yesterday, she said excitedly.
They're not
Yeah,
really
so I said blushing. Do you like Draco? She asked as we went out of the Slytherin common room and to the Great Hall. No, I so fucking don't, I shouted. Yeah, right, she exclaimed. Just then, Draco walked up to me. Hi, he said. Hi, I replied flirtily. Guess what, he said. What, I asked. Well, good Charlottes are having a concert in Hogsmeade, he told me. Oh
Ew,
my
Hogsmeade?
fucking...
I'm sorry.
Oh my fucking god, I screamed. I love GC. They're my favorite band besides MCR. Well, do you want to go with me, he asked. I gasped. Chapter 3. Stop flaming the
Clench your
story,
butt.
perhaps, okay?
Can we
Otherwise...
pause for a moment and just
Why?
Sure,
and just take in that last
Sure.
chapter?
Because
Clifford has to clean up.
Fuck!
Shut up.
Now, I'm not gonna lie. The sentence structure could use a little work, but all in all, the tone it contrasted well with the feeling of the story.
It's like a
It
book
was
club. We should make a fanfic club where we just come back every week.
Fan-
and just-
We should.
yeah. Fuck that the gay video game club.
Yeah, and we'll
We
just
should make our own.
make
Just
our...
sit around reading.
All right. Stop flaming the story, perhaps, okay? Otherwise, thanks to the Gothics people for the good reviews. Thanks again, Raven. Oh yeah, by BTW. I don't own this or the lyrics for Good Charlotte. Chapter 3. On the night of the concert, I put on my black lace-up boots with high heels. Underneath them were ripped red fishnets. Then I put on a black leather mini dress with all this corset stuff on the back and front. I put on a matching fishnet on my arms. I straightened my hair and made it look all spiky.
Ew.
I felt a little depressed then, so I slit one of my wrists.
This is great.
Oh no, please.
I read a depressing book while I waited for it to stop bleeding, and I listened to some GC. I painted my nails black and put on tons of black eyeliner. Then I put on some black lipstick. I didn't put on foundation because I was pale anyways. I drank some human blood, so I was ready to go to the concert.
Can I go home now? I don't want to.
No, you're here for the ride.
Clifford, being out of your box is a privilege, not a right.
It's you're right.
Yeah.
It's like a
I
roller
went-
coaster. Like you're
Oh,
online, and once you get on,
wait.
you can't get off.
Wait, it's gonna get good. I went outside. Draco was waiting there in front of his flying car. He was wearing a plaid t-shirt, baggy black skater pants, black nail polish, and a little eyeliner. A lot for cool boys wear it, okay?
I love this chapter.
Dennis, you don't
Hi,
get the warfare
Darius.
from there.
Hi, Draco, I said in a depressed voice.
You have to do a mission for.
I know. Wait, sorry. Just 1 second.
Excuse me. We're reading right to the end of the chapter to
Here's
start
what
talking.
I'm about to tell John to shut up. That's what I was about to do.
Hi, Ebony, he said. We walked into his flying black Mercedes-Benz. The license plate said 666,
I
and
had to.
flew to the place with the concert. On the way, we listened excitedly to Good Charlotte and Marilyn Manson. We both smoked cigarettes and drugs. When we got there, we both hopped out of the car. We went to the mosh pit at the front of the stage and jumped up and down as we listened to Good Charlotte. This is where I start singing a song, the band, see?
Yeah, do it.
You
Great.
come in cold, you're covered in blood, they're all so happy you've arrived. The doctor cuts your cord, hands to your mom. She sets you free into this life. Said Joel, I don't own the lyrics to that song. Joel is so fucking hot, I said to Draco, pointing to him as he sung, filling the club with his amazing voice. Suddenly, Draco looked sad. What's wrong? I asked as we moshed to the music. Then I caught on. Hey, it's okay. I don't like him better than you, I said. Really? Asked Draco sensitively, and he put his arm around me all protective. Really, I said. Besides, I don't even know Joel, and he's going out with that Hillary fucking Duff. I fucking hate that little bitch, I said disgustedly, thinking of her ugly blonde face. The night went on
How can you have a blonde face?
the nights went on really well, and I had a great time. So did Draco. After the concert, we drank some beer and asked Benji and Joel for their autographs and photos with them. We got GC concert tees. Draco and I crawled back into the Mercedes-Benz, but Draco didn't go back into Hogwarts. Oh no. Instead, he drove the car into the Forbidden Forest.
Oh no!
End
Yeah.
of chapter 3.
Oh,
Oh
no!
my god.
So
That's
guys, how'd
what's
you think of
coming up.
chapter 3? That was some
It-
not so
we're-
intense stuff.
Okay. Review
thought-
time.
I thought it delved deep into the psyche of the main
Yes,
characters,
yes,
really.
It did. It really like showed
Showed how they-
were.
So how many main characters are
To
there?
their
I'm
audience.
kind of lost on this a little bit.
Right now, there's only really 2, and I guess and I guess
2.5, I
Darkness,
guess.
and Ebony's
2.5,
best
yeah.
friend. That's kind of
Yeah.
there.
Draco,
So Cholo boy, you haven't been talking lately. What do you think?
Oh,
of it?
he's here. Cholo's
He's-
here.
like-
Yeah,
Yeah, but I
like,
think he's-
There's a big fan in the background.
yeah, he's listening in the background. He'll speak his mind. Oh
Come
wait,
on,
he's
Come on,
he's
come on.
all right.
Wait 1 second. Hey, John, get up here in the dojo. We gotta contribute to the new weapon.
Okay, I've been
Hey,
trying to find.
what-
I want to do
your-
chainsaws.
Someone
It's in
messaged me
the
on Skype.
Yeah, that I just said that.
it's in the orchid place.
All right. Well, I'm
You can
assuming
have
hear
the
you,
new
Adam.
warframe.
He can still hear you.
I know. I'm just waiting for all
It's in
you.
the Grenier
all you
place.
kids
Just
to-
go there.
All you kids.
Alright.
Alright.
Yeah. I contributed enough shit.
Alright, sweet.
This is-
Are you gonna get it too, or?
Well, I'm
Oh.
pretty sure it's an upgrade to the gun that I already have. So
Excuse me, we're reading a fanfic, not a fucking
Sorry.
like,
Yeah,
commentary.
Yes.
Yeah,
I'm sorry.
You can
wait.
play your
I'm sorry.
Warframes.
we
on
are.
Steam.
Hey, this is just we're.
You can play your
are you-
Warframes and
Yeah,
your
who-
Yu-Gi-Ohs and
We
your
should.
Pokemons.
Hey guys, no MMO. We should all play. We should play RuneScape.
Yeah,
Get
we'll
out.
play RuneScape. We'll play old RuneScape.
Yeah,
'cause we're
old
cool.
style RuneScape. Where it's actually good and cool.
We should all get on Furcadia and go to Yiffy High School.
Yep.
Oh no, please.
Wait, Dennis, which gun? Which weapon? Dual
It's
chainsaws?
no. The dual chainsaws you buy in the store.
All right, all right,
Just
quiet.
type. Just type.
Quiet on the screen.
Grease
Quiet
up
on
the
set
giggle
it is.
meters. Grease up the giggle meters and get ready, cause this is chapter 4.
Don't you mean the
Giggle
cringe
meters.
meters?
This is
No,
great.
giggle. This is the depth meter. Then okay, chapter 4.
This is some serious shit chapter.
I said stop flaming, okay? Ebony's name is Enemy, not Mary Sue, okay? Draco is so in love with her that he is acting deferent. They knew and Kadir before. Okay, I actually don't know what that was supposed to say. Actually.
And
Neither did I.
Gurg. Like what? The
Neither
fuck
did
was-
I. It doesn't. I don't know.
Draco, I shouted. What the fuck do you think you are doing? Draco didn't answer, but he stopped the flying car and he walked out of it. I walked out of it too, curiously. What the fucking hell? I asked angrily. Ebony, he asked. What? I snapped. Draco leaned in extra close and I looked into his gothic red eyes, which revealed so much depressing sorrow and evilness. And then suddenly, I didn't feel mad anymore. And then suddenly, just as Draco kissed me passionately, Draco climbed on top of me and we started to make out keenly against the
What?
tree. He took
That
off my top.
escalated really
Clifford, calm down.
fast.
Clifford,
He took
calm
off.
down.
Well, it's getting better. He
Yeah.
took off my top and I took off his clothes. I even took off my bra. Then he put his thingy into my you-know-what, and we did it for the first time.
Why?
Thingy in my you know what.
Oh! I screamed. I was beginning to get an orgasm. We started to kiss everywhere, and my pale body
Ew.
became all warm. And then, what the hell are you doing, you motherfucker? It was Dumbledore. End of chapter 4.
Dumbledore coming to the rescue.
Oh no, please.
Here's where our conflict comes into play, boys.
Conflict.
No.
Wait,
It's gonna get spicy.
wait 1 second. John, look at your fucking Skype box.
Okay, 1 second. I'm gonna get the parts for the chainsaws.
Clifford, it gets pretty spicy right now.
It's very
funny.
uncomfortable, but I'm
It
actually
should be. That's
it's
the
growing
idea.
on me though. That's a scary
Yeah.
part.
You know,
No, it's
oddly
scary
enough,
that-
It's like the video. It's like the video that this one guy in school showed me about the toothbrush.
Don't-
The-
don't-
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
I
So
know
that
Yeah,
at
that's
first
great.
I was like, what the fuck? I was like, wait, what the fuck is this? Oh, it is that bad. Wait,
Yeah.
is
Wait,
it? But
by
but what's-
toothbrush,
no,
toothbrush, would it happen to be an anime style video? And
Yes.
I will get it for
It-
you right now.
It was.
I know what you're talking
Look,
about. I
I
watched
saw
that
that-
scene from Bako Monogatari.
What's it
I
even? What's
know.
it called?
I'll just get you the video. How's that?
It's the toothbrush scene from Bake Monogatari. You
That
know that thing.
reminds. I don't know. This reminds that other video that the kid that
I just accept-
Lauren showed us in class about the spoon when the guy just kept murdering everyone with that spoon, with the rusty spoon.
Oh yeah, I remember that one.
What?
I don't know.
Okay.
I know I'm
just
talking. I know I'm
accepted
talking.
it.
I'm not
The
crazy. I'm
Japanese
just.
are crazy.
All right, kiddos.
Oh my
you
god! I
guys
can't
know
win this
that.
fucking
So-
fight. I can't win this fight because this guy's doing the same move. His projectile attacks are faster than mine.
Yeah, Nisei Monogatari. I know
Yeah,
that.
Kingdom
anime.
Fighters hype.
I'm playing it right now, and fucking a guy. We're just shooting projectiles at each other for like 5 fucking minutes, and we just wouldn't stop. You know, I was doing it again. Now we're going at it
That
again.
sounds like how Damien plays Smash.
Yeah, it's just nonstop. You just going at it. I gotta keep doing like a quarter.
It's
I
a
died.
fighting style. All right. Moral of the story: Dennis mains Mario. Back to the story.
Yes.
All right. Chapter 5. Stop flaming. If you flam, it means you're a prep or a poser. The only reason Dumbledore swore is because he had a headache, okay? And on top of that, he was mad at them for having sex. P.S. I'm not updating until I
Not
get
bad,
5
jealous.
Mm-hmm.
Chapter 5.
He was planning on getting that vampire ass.
Yeah.
Dumbledore made and Draco and I follow him. He kept shouting at us angrily. You ludicrous fools, he shouted. I started to cry, tears of blood down my pallid
Tears
face.
of blood? Are you kidding?
Yeah, man.
it's
You got a problem with that?
No, but it's just what?
Draco comforted
Just
me.
so
When
unexpected.
When we went back to the castle, Dumbledore took us to Professor Snape and Professor McGonagall, who were both looking very angry. They were having sexual intercourse in the Forbidden Forest. Why did you do such a thing, you mediocre dunces? Asked Professor McGonagall. How dare you? Demanded Professor Snape. And then Draco shrieked, because I love her. Everyone was quiet. Dumbledore and Professor McGonagall still looked mad, but Professor Snape said, fine, very well, you may go up to your rooms. Draco and I went upstairs while the teachers glared at us. Are you okay, Ebony? Draco asked me gently. Yeah, I guess, I lied. I went to the girls' dorm and brushed my teeth and my hair, and changed into a low-cut, black floor-length dress with red lace all around it and black high heels. When I came out,
To sleep.
Draco was standing in front of the bathroom, and he started to sing, I Just Wanna Live by Good Charlotte. Oh, I was so flattered, even though he wasn't supposed to be there. We hugged and kissed. After that, we said goodnight, and he reluctantly went back into his room. End of chapter 5.
You know, this sounds more and more like freaking the anime. What's it called? Soul Eater, when like all in that fucking
Yeah.
school thing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Speaking about Soul Eater, I ate a lot of people's souls in Dark Souls.
Nice.
Yeah,
Were you
it-
Ganon?
What?
Were you
Yeah,
Ganon?
yeah, it was Ganon. It's pretty great.
You know, I brought up this point earlier to Jan and Dennis. This isn't nearly as bad as a Five Nights at Freddy's fanfic I read.
Oh,
once.
those are terrible.
Guys,
Those are
next
terrible.
week we're gonna have to. This is gonna be our new thing, our fanfic club, like a
Are you
book club.
recording this?
And
Better
my-
be.
Alright.
Our book club at the fanfic.
Are you recording this, Clifford?
Come on, John. Don't be a
I
cheapo.
was gonna keep it a secret,
I am tributing.
but
Why?
I started.
You are.
I
You better
started
be.
around chapter 2 just for the hell of it. I'll delete it. if you
Contribute some
want.
money, man.
You better be
I
recording.
did.
Oh, I am recording. No, that's what I just said.
Okay.
Alright.
I knew like I
Ready
know
to
I'm,
go
I'm
make
like, I know
some
if I
money?
don't, I'm gonna regret it, and it's gonna like be.
Well, it's better to have it and
Yeah.
not forget it.
And hey, you could send it to our boy
Okay,
Rob
and-
so he has to
Yeah.
hang himself.
And
Yeah.
okay, well, just one thing really quick.
I'll do the
I'm
rest.
playing King of Fighters right now, and I'm fighting Billy, and the skin of Billy is he's like pitch black, like the skin's like
See-
it's like
see-
it's
see,
like
Clifford-
burnt crisp black,
Just like
like
Ebony's soul.
African burnt crisp black.
See,
Oh, you
Clifford, your problem
like
here is
Nicholas.
that you're fighting
Soul.
Billy. That's your problem here.
Alright, so
Well, I'm playing
we
as
did-
Robert. I'm not playing as Terry.
Oh.
Nice.
See,
No,
you're-
no, you gotta play as Big Jiggly Boos McGee.
You mean
Because it's-
Raiden? Raiden?
Your problem here is that
No,
you're not
no.
playing as Terry. That's your problem.
I always
That's-
play as
no,
Terry. I was playing
You gotta
Robert.
play as Big Tits McGee, the greatest character, the character that got me through my Joe, what the hell happened?
Are you talking about Street Fighter?
It jumped.
You're getting your
No.
games mixed up.
No, I'm talking about Kingdom Fighters. Isn't there a girl with like giant tits?
Oh,
Like,
you mean what's her name?
You mean every fighter game
M-A-I.
ever?
Maya. I forgot her
you
name.
know the things that should not be.
Yeah, I know who you're
Like
talking
every
about.
fighter
The
game
fire
ever.
girl
Wait,
that shoots
Wait 1 second.
fans at you.
The ancient ninja technique.
Yeah, and she doesn't wear any. She's married to like Andy, Terry's brother or whatever.
Andy?
Yeah, Andy.
Oh no,
Bogart.
Andy's coming.
Wait, John,
Drop
John,
down.
follow me. You gotta watch. You gotta come see this shit.
Dude, in Disneyland, if you go to like the Toy Story exhibit and you
Yeah,
yell Andy's
and you
coming,
say that, they
drop.
have to
It's
drop.
Great. It's so great.
All right, let's continue. Chapter 6
Alright.
or 5? No,
Chapter
6.
6.
Yeah, I was right.
Shut up.
Chapter siesta.
Should shut up, preps. Okay. P.S. I would not update up till you give me good reviews.
What? Is
You
there
gotta
spell
give
check on
them
this?
good
Come
reviews
on,
if you want more.
guys,
Guys,
give
Or
him
you should just
good
capture
reviews. No,
Just
guys,
pick
know what we
up
should do?
chapters.
We should send this video to him, to
Who?
whoever the writer is. Send it to them.
Yep.
It's girl.
Send it to. I got a question right before we start.
How do we know it's
You
her?
don't.
Like
I'm
Like the-
trusting. I'm
no,
trusting
no. We're not trusting her. We're not trusting anyone. Fucking.
Dennis,
After
I've-
this shit story, you really think we
I've-
can trust
I've-
anyone?
I've been in this game long enough to know and to not underestimate. I've been in this game of the backwater of the internet.
The weird part of the internet.
Yeah.
What's this stuff even a fan fiction of? It's just a random story.
Harry
Harry Potter.
Potter.
Oh,
It's a
Harry-
fanfic of Harry Potter.
Okay,
True.
and one more thing. one more thing.
What's
Is this
that?
person
What's up?
actually serious about the story, or they're just like joking
I
around?
don't know.
Like making a joke story,
Sadly, no.
or they actually
Sadly,
like.
they're not serious. I read up a bit on like the
Okay.
stories page, and it's like,
Aw.
But there's
it's
a
supposed
wiki.
to be
There's a
retarded.
wiki. It's
That
dedicated.
takes
There's
a
a
lot
wiki.
out of
It's
it now.
dedicated.
That takes a lot out of it now. Hey, look at Mirror
Th-
Match.
there's
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 a
a
fucking wiki.
It took me a long time to find this.
Okay.
Wait,
I
so-
just need to ask. I just need to ask.
Are we gonna
What kind of more doors did you have to go through to find this shit?
I went through the ones that one does not simply go
Yeah.
through.
Of course.
Are we gonna like?
got-
Are we gonna replace my BS podcast with this?
Can we
Yeah.
please?
This is the BS podcast. We
Yeah,
got that.
honestly.
Cass had to pray to the
No, it's a
eldritch
fan
horrors
fiction,
under
the
the
fight-
sea.
No, here's what I had to do. I had to go up a mountain, meet a
Fanfic
shaman.
book club.
Then he had to point me. He pointed me north.
Shaman
Yeah, I
Sam
went
and
that
I-
way.
Cass had to pray to the eldritch horrors under the sea.
Yes, I went north, prayed to those people, and then I got a packet.
You know what? Before we go any further with chapter 6, there's someone I kind of want to get involved if he's still awake, which I doubt it.
Is it Rob? Please don't get Rob in here. He's gonna ruin everything.
True.
Is he though?
Yes.
He is.
Hey John,
He's
how
gonna
do
make
I
like
set
he's
the
gonna like
mission?
all the fun out of it and just make
What,
it like
Dennis?
True.
you
How do I-
guys.
how
You
do
know
I
what?
set the mission?
You know what? True, Clifford. You could just shove the audio on him later.
Yeah.
I'll just
send
upload.
them
No, I'll upload it, and he's gonna be
video.
like, "Why wasn't I invited?" I'm like, "You can come to the next one."
Cause shut up.
Just
That's
You
shut
would
why.
up,
come
you
to
weren't
the reading
there.
of Clifford's fanfic.
Yeah.
Wait, the next episode we're reading my fanfic.
Yeah.
We already did that on my
Next week, then.
podcast, but that was me.
I
That
don't
was
care.
stupid. We'll do it again.
Next
We are
week.
doing it again because
No,
Adam.
no,
we're gonna do it again. I'm not. That's
I
okay.
have
Yeah.
the good narrator voice,
I
kind
Yeah.
of.
Sure.
Yeah. Adam, you got a face for radio.
I bet your ass I do.
I
I got
And
an
a voice
ass
for
for
TV.
modeling socks.
Yep.
Alright, chapter 6. The next day, I woke up in my coffin. I put on a black miniskirt that was all ripped around the end and a matching top with red skulls all over it and high heel boots that were black. I put on 2 pairs of skull earrings and 2 crosses in my ears. I spray painted my hair with purple. I don't think that you dye your hair with spray paint. I
No, it
think-
doesn't work like that.
How
Stop
can you
saying that,
spray
Joe.
paint your
No,
hair?
it
You
obviously
know,
works like-
like make it
But
really hard.
In the Great Hall, I ate some Count Chocula cereal
Yeah, I love that line.
with blood instead of milk and a glass of red blood. Suddenly, someone bumped into me.
So it's like you're drinking milk with a glass of milk. So I'm drinking, it
Yeah.
has blood in it, and also
Exactly.
drinking a glass
Exactly.
of blood. It's like doesn't make
Exactly.
Unless
Yeah.
it like I don't know, like cow's blood and then like some weird
All
mythical
the
monster
blood
That'd be
spilled
different.
over my top. Bastard, I shouted angrily. I regretted saying it when I looked up because I was looking into the pale white face of a gothic boy with spiky black hair and red streaks in it. He was wearing so much eyeliner that I was going down his face, and he was wearing black lipstick. Now, hold on. If you think that this is a character from Harry Potter, then it's probably that character.
Yep.
He didn't have glasses anymore, and now he was wearing red contact lenses, just like Draco's. And there was no scar on his forehead anymore. He had a manly stubble on his chin. He had a sexy English accent. He looked exactly like Joel Madden. He was so sexy that my body went all hot when I saw him, kind of like an erection. Only I'm a girl, so I don't get one, you sicko. I'm so sorry, he said in a shy voice. That's all right. What's your name? I questioned. My name's Harry Potter, although most people call me Vampire these days, he grumbled. Why? I exclaimed.
Yeah, why? Why is the story
Because
made?
I
Clifford.
love the taste of
I'm sorry.
human blood, he giggled.
That's your reason.
well, I am a vampire, I confessed. Really? He whimpered. Yeah, I roared.
How do
Yeah.
you, wait. No, let's pause for a second. How do you
All
whimper
right.
something and then roar? Yeah.
There's one more line in
It's
chapter
like
6,
this.
come on.
It's like this.
All right, finish the line and then we'll
That's what it's
go on
like.
to this.
It's like
We sat down to talk for a while, then Draco came up behind me and told me he had a surprise for me, so I went away with him. End of chapter 6.
All right, now let's talk about this.
Alright.
So she whimpers him. So what did she say?
She said, "Well, I am a vampire," I confessed.
Oh yeah, and you're like, well, how do you whimper that? And then
No,
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 no.
no.
She didn't whimper
Oh.
that. She didn't whimper that, quote unquote, Harry vampire
yeah,
podcast.
vampire.
Whimpered really, and
I
How
then
do
really
you-
hope there's just a line in this called just Harry Vampire Vagina.
I don't know. I stopped reading whenever. I don't want to go into spoilers. Never mind. I'm gonna stop. I'll tell you when I stop.
all right.
So how do you? I just want to know how you roar.
Ooh,
Yeah.
good.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What? I missed that. What happened?
We're figuring out how do you roar. Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah.
I guess. Just continue.
Chapter 7, Bring Me to Life.
Roar.
Well, okay, you
Okay,
guys.
she's
Well,
naming them now.
yes.
This is some.
This is the only one I saw that was named, and it
Yep.
has no reason to be named this, but still, we'll go
No
on.
reason.
Well, okay, you guys, I'm only writing this because I got 5 God reviews. In BTW, I won't write the next chapter till I get 10 God buns.
Did he spell good with God, like spell G-O-D instead of G?
Yes.
Yes.
Stop flaming or I'll report you.
Wait, no,
Evan-
Clifford. Don't you mean oh my good?
Shut up. Oh, you're right.
Evan-
Fuck.
Ebony isn't a Mary Sue, okay? She isn't perfect. She's a Satanist. And she has problems and she's depressed for God's sake.
That's funny because she said depressed for God's sake because she's a Satanist.
Yeah.
Chapter 7, Bring Me to Life.
Sake.
Draco and I held our pale white hands with black nail polish as we went upstairs. I was wearing red Satanist sings on my nails and in red nail polish. See, does that sound like a Mary Sue to you?
No.
I
No,
waved to
no.
Vampire. Dark misery was in his depressed eyes. I guess he was jealous of me that I was going out with Draco. Anyway, I went upstairs excitedly with Draco. We went onto his room and locked the door. Then we started Frenching passively, and we took off each other's
Passively?
clothes. And yes, it says passively.
Okay.
Passively. Only passively.
Only passively.
That's the new lore.
All right.
We took off each other's clothes enthusiastically.
It's very
He felt
hot.
me up before I took off my top. Then I took off my black leather bra and he took off his pants. We went on the bed and started making out naked, and then he put his boys singing mine, and we had sex. See, is that stupid?
Is this person like
Oh,
a woman?
it's-
Or is the main character a woman or a guy? I think it's a guy, right? It's a guy, right? I
The
I
know.
don't
main
know.
character is a woman.
Ew, it is.
Yeah.
Yes. It's a female named Ebony Darkness.
I thought it was just like
So
some
you
like
really
emo
not picked
kid.
up on
Who's a
that?
vampire?
Yeah, she's a vampire witch.
Okay. Thanks for explaining to me.
Oh, capture missions.
Yep.
Wait 1 second. John, let me test out this weapon real quick.
Excuse me, I'm sorry.
Alright, I gotta
Wait,
be
is that
quiet
the
here,
topo
kitty.
thing?
It's
Yeah.
11 o'clock at
Yeah,
night,
it's got
but
Are you guys
We're
still
still-
stopping for tonight?
We are
No.
no.
Oh.
We
no,
are
we're
now.
not.
It's
We're not
11
stopping.
o'clock.
I just gotta quiet down.
Alright, hold
We
on.
we can be the Midnight Society now.
No, not yet. That's still too late.
We're almost the midnight. We're the 1103 Society.
Yeah.
I got a
Oh,
question.
Draco. Oh, Draco.
Okay.
Draco, I screamed while getting an orgasm when all of a sudden I saw a tattoo I had never seen before on Draco's arm. It was a black heart with an arrow through it. On it, in bloody gothic writing, were the words, vampire.
Oh my god.
Whoa!
was-
He's an
I
actual
was-
vampire.
I was
Things
so
are getting
angry.
heated.
Dennis, where are you going?
You bastard, I shouted
Oh,
angrily, jumping out of the bed. No, but you don't understand, Draco pleaded. But I knew too much. No, you idiot, I shouted. You probably have AIDS anyways.
Because vampires are known for
If
AIDS.
that makes sense.
It's true.
I put on my clothes.
Hey,
Hey,
Over.
if they suck blood all
Hey,
day,
hey guys,
they-
guys.
yeah, I get it.
You know, if that makes sense. Well, I mean, hold on. I'm playing King KF right now. For me, punching a woman, all of her clothes just ripped off. If that makes sense, then the story
Yeah.
makes sense.
Yeah.
Yep. It makes total sense.
I would love if that made sense because that would make me beat up
pedophile.
more women.
That'll make you a
Wow.
pedophile.
No, pedophiles when you do it to little kids.
Now, Dennis, you told me you went to the local playground and
Try to get him,
you
Dennis.
went up to the top of a tree and started beating off to the kids. That's
My
what you
only,
told
my
me.
only weakness, or not my only weakness, but my weakness in this
Adam,
game is
you promised
fighting
not to
King.
say anything.
No,
You broke the bond.
it had to be seen, Cass.
Don't make Ebony come in and yell at you.
I put
What
on
are you
my
talking
clothes.
about? I remember going to the park and beating the shit out of little kids.
I put on my clothes. All
Because
hopefully
they were the
stop.
only people I was strong enough to beat up.
Excuse me.
Yeah.
Excuse me. We're trying to read a story here.
I put on my clothes all huffily, then stomped out. Draco ran out, even though he was naked. He had a really big you-know-what, but I was too mad to care. I stomped out and did so until I was in
You fucked up,
Vampire's
man.
classroom where he was having a lesson with Professor Snape and some other people. Vampire Potter, you motherfucker, I yelled. End of chapter 7.
Okay.
Oh my god.
I've been wanting to say this for a while. I got one thing to say. So you know why? So these stories are like one paragraph long, or these chapters are like one paragraph long, right?
Yeah.
About.
Pretty much.
I think I know why. Because
Yeah.
the person that's writing it probably took about like an hour or more just to write one of these chapters because they're spelling so bad that they go
Yep.
back and spell check
Yeah.
every
Yeah,
fucking
they had to
word.
go back, spell check. I'm like, nope, that's spelled right. Gotta change that.
No, it's
No, I
something like
wanted to
something like
suck
that,
him
or
in.
like have to go look up a
Technically,
word.
2 people worked on this.
Ooh,
her and her friend Raven.
True. You know,
What about you?
I wanted to end with her and her friend having a weird vampire lesbo scene.
Yeah.
Well, they are right now.
Things are getting so spicy, it could be a
You know what?
Because
It might by
that's the-
chapter 55.
Because that's the only
Right.
way it can end.
It's true.
Jesus.
It
fucking
might
How
be
can you
chapter
top
55.
that?
No, we should call this podcast the Chili Fest podcast because things are getting so spicy.
It's getting too spicy for the
Too
pepper.
spicy for the pepper.
The people gonna know my names now. People gonna know your names now. Want me to like blur that out or like?
I don't care.
I don't care,
Well,
people.
your name's weird, Cass.
I don't care.
It's like
I want to
Cass.
be famous.
Good.
People are probably gonna be like, Cass is not a real name, so it's like.
if
How
people,
dare you?
No, I'm not
No.
saying that. I said
No,
people are
I
probably
know.
gonna say that.
I
Yeah,
know.
Kaz, your name's not real.
Your name's
Dude,
ass.
phony.
Almost every
Big
substitute
phony.
teacher I've had,
Your name's
they
ass.
like they would like go down the list and they say captivated porn. I'd raise my hand, and be like, hey, that's me. And they're like, no, it's not. And they kept going like, what? Come on.
Yeah, that's you.
And then like
It's-
they would only believe me at the end when like I had a bunch of other people in my class like back me up.
yeah.
It was weird.
Wow.
Beautiful.
So wow, teachers are so.
Because I was
untrustworthy.
enthusiastic about my name. Like, yeah, that's me. Like, no, it's not.
Yes, it
Your
is.
name is
Yes, it is,
ass.
asshole. If I said it isn't, it is.
Yeah, really.
Ha ha ha. Ass cause Cass rhymes with ass.
Shut up. That's not nice.
You guys
Yeah, I don't
call
care.
me
People know
ass
my name.
baby.
I'm a fucking sex offender.
My
anyways.
God,
I need some glacier.
Oh, don't do it.
John,
Oh
be
my
quiet.
God.
This is the Chili Fest
Is this chapter
podcast.
9?
I don't know.
We're on to chapter 8.
Okay. Let me get. I'm sweating right now. We got a towel. Thank you.
It's getting too spicy for him.
It's getting too lewd.
It's too spicy.
No, I actually have a towel
It's
right
getting
now.
too spicy. I gotta
Oh,
get
shit,
me some
shit,
milk.
shit. Okay. All right, go on. Continue, please.
Guys, we need like a stash of milk and bread just on hand.
All right, I'll be right back. I'm gonna go get some water because my.
No, Adam, our narrator.
Don't worry, I'll be back. I'll be back in
This video
less.
took up so
than-
much space. I should start deleting some stuff before like it becomes
No,
too
just
late.
edit it down.
No, but no, the recording. Like the recorders be like,
Oh,
"Oh, your thing's
that's it.
full. You can't record anymore." So I'm gonna
I see
quickly
what
try
you're
and
saying.
like delete
Yeah.
some things.
Delete your games. You don't need it.
Killing floor
All
with
right.
my friends.
All-
I'll delete that video.
All right, well, I'll be back in an atto seconds, as the kids say.
Okay, go ahead. Have fun. I can do.
Deadshot's gonna be black in the new movie.
3, 2, 1.
Yeah, that's going
Wait,
great.
Deadshot. Wait,
Yeah,
what?
it's
In what
alright.
movie?
Deadshot and
I'm
Suicide
back.
Squad.
Oh, that. I thought you were talking about Fantastic Four. The that because they made the fire
Last
guy
match.
black.
Probably.
And I said the meanest thing. What was it? But they were like, "Why is he black?" And I said, when he got set on fire, he got really burnt."
Damn.
Wow.
All right, now that's on recording. So good job.
Shit!
Oh,
No, it doesn't matter. I put that on YouTube.
it's
Yeah.
too
That
late
on
now.
it's no, I put that on YouTube. I could care less.
You have a YouTube channel? I didn't know that.
No, like there's a YouTube comment.
Oh. Well,
It's
that's
too
you.
late
That's a
then.
comment. This is actually you saying it. So it's like.
Good.
So it's even worse.
Oh God.
Don't die. I'm
Oh
okay.
Jesus.
You're
We've
gonna
Oh
throw
my
up?
god, that is a lot harder than I thought it
You're gonna
was.
throw up,
We've
Cass?
already went down the
That hurt.
rabbit hole.
No, I burped. Shush.
No,
Now
if you want to go
let's
down the
continue.
rabbit hole,
Guys, let's continue.
Nah.
All right, chapter 8. Everyone in the class stared at me, and then Draco came into the room, even though he was naked, and started begging me to take him back.
Well, at least you're right
Take
here.
me back.
Take him back!
Take him back,
Ebony.
please. Make
Take him back!
Make
We
my
don't want to
dreams
see his
come.
wiener anymore! It's fucking
Ebony,
Nobody
disgusting.
does.
it's not what you think, Draco screamed sadly.
It's not.
My friend Bloody Mary Smith smiled at me understatedly. Now when I say Bloody, I mean B''Luddy, because that's what it says.
That's the only way to do it. I mean, come
You guys have
on.
to send me a link to
She-
it. I have to put this in the description. Like, yo, here's a link to that shitty fanfic we've been reading for the past hour.
Alright, they have to, like, allow themselves
There's the
to
behind us.
be taken by the
There's a
gods.
shield guy, I
of
can't take him on.
fanfic.
What are you talking about?
I
They
didn't get that easily.
they
Wait,
they,
Dennis, what level are you?
they have to have experience.
19, why?
I'm.
They have to have at least 25
Fuck.
Alright. My friend
I need to
Bloody
heal up.
Mary Smith smiled at me understatedly.
Oh,
Understatedly. I'm sorry.
She
I'm sorry, Dennis.
Yes. She flipped
You're
her
just
long,
not
waist-length gothic black hair and opened her crimson eyes like blood that she was wearing contact lenses on. She had pale white skin that she was wearing white makeup on. Hermione was
I'm sorry, Dennis,
kidnapped
I
when
had
she
to.
was born.
Shut up,
Her
guys.
real parents are vampires and one of them is a witch, but Voldemort killed her mother and her father committed suicide because he was depressed about it. She still has nightmares about it and she is very haunted and depressed. It also turns out her real last name is Smith and not Granger. Since she has converted to Satanism, she is in a Slytherin now, not Gryffindor. What is it that you desire, you ridiculous dimwit? Snape demeaned angrily in his cold voice, but I ignored him. Vampire, I can't believe you cheated on me with Draco, I
My
shouted at him.
God.
Everyone gasped. I don't know why Ebony was so mad at me. Wait, is this from the point of Ebony anymore?
No.
no one understands.
It's now from
shit
Vampire.
fanfic. Don't question
Alright.
it.
Vampire's Harry Potter, right?
Yes.
Okay.
It's
Alright.
now from the point of view of Vampire.
So
All
Harry
right.
Potter's a vampire in this story.
Alright.
No, he's not a vampire. He just enjoys the taste of human flesh.
Oh.
Yes.
Obviously.
I
So
don't
he's a
know why
vampire.
I don't know why Ebony was so mad at me. I had went out with Vampire. I'm bi and so is Ebony for a while, but then he broke my heart. He dumped me because he liked Brittany. A
No, I
stupid
know.
crap-
This is from Draco's point
We
of
were
view.
just good friends now. He had gone through horrible problems and now he was gothic. Ha ha, like I would hang out with a prep. But I'm not going out with Draco anymore, said Vampire. Yeah,
So it's
fucking
over
right.
just like that. You're not going out with Draco anymore. Wow, what an asshole.
Yeah,
It
fucking
happened
right.
a while
Fuck
ago.
off, you
Come on,
bastard.
Clifford.
I
Get the
screamed.
I'm
times.
sorry.
I
It's
ran
kind
out.
of hard to pay attention to this shit story.
I ran out of the room and into the
Don't say
forbidden
that shit,
forest,
hear you.
where I had lost my virility to Draco, and then I started to bust in into tears.
Alright, this is where I stopped. So.
End of chapter 8.
All right.
This is where I
Chapter
stopped. I don't know what's gonna happen
chapter
next.
IX now.
Chapter completed.
I'm getting my ass kicked. I'm getting my ass kicked by Joe over here.
So much.
Holy
shit happening.
Holy crap, Dennis.
John, why did you revive? We're gonna lose now.
I'm gonna lose. I'm gonna lose now to fucking Joe. God damn it.
Oh.
I died to Joe. Go on. I'm sorry. All right. Chapter IX.
I'm the
Ooh,
best.
chapter 9. Let's go.
Chapter IX. I was so mad and sad. I couldn't believe Draco for cheating on me. I began to cry against the tree where I did it with Draco. Then all of a sudden, an horrible man with red eyes and no nose and everything started flying towards me on a broomstick.
Oh, I know. I
Exclamation
saw this
mark.
part of mine.
He didn't have a nose, basically like Voldemort in the movie. And he was wearing all black, but it was obvious he wasn't gothic. It was Voldemort.
Oh my god.
No, I shouted in a scared voice, but then Voldemort shouted Imperious, and I couldn't run away. Crookshanks, I shouted at him. Crookshanks, I shouted at him. Voldemort fell of his broom and started to scream. I felt bad for him, even though I'm a sadist, so I stopped. Ebony, he yelled, "Thou must kill Vampire Potter." Oh, it's getting to the good part.
Oh god.
I thought about Vampire and his sexy eyes and his gothic black hair, and now his face looks just like Joel Madden. I remember that Draco had said I didn't understand, so I thought, what if Draco went out with Vampire before I went out with him and they broke up? No,
What
Voldemort.
if?
I shouted back, it's gonna get really good.
It's
really
good.
Voldemort gave me a gun. No, please.
What? There's no guns in fucking Harry
Shut up.
Potter.
Shut up,
Actually,
Clifford.
there are, but you
But
don't
not
use
in the Harry Potter like dimension,
Clifford,
like in the
Clifford,
real
don't
world
question
dimension. I never watched.
Clifford, you're
I, ne-
questioning
I
it.
never watched Harry Potter, so I wouldn't know.
Oh, okay. Wait, you never watched Harry Potter? Then
No.
why do you think you have a say in
up.
this shit?
Because when I see the trailers and whatnot.
No, you don't. You don't got any say in this, all right? You're
Okay.
cisgendered black male. You don't.
Alright, so Voldemort gave me a gun. No, please, I begged. Thou must, he yelled. If thou dost not, then I shall kill thy beloved Draco. How did you know? I asked in a surprised way. Voldemort gave a dude you're so retarded look on his face.
Damn.
I have telekinesis, he answered cruelly.
Obviously, I mean, come on. You must be stupid
It's
Fucking
obvious.
idiot.
to not know that.
And if you doth not kill Vampire, then thou know what will happen to Draco, he shouted. Then he flew away angrily on his broomstick.
Why is he angry?
Because he wanted that vampire ass.
Cause she didn't
Yeah.
accept his big dumb gun.
Yeah.
I was so I wonder what kind of
Yeah.
gun it was, man. Was it like a Glock or like an AK-47 or
Probably a pistol
Wow.
because this person's an idiot.
a pump shotgun?
Yeah.
It was a minigun. That's why she said no.
I was so scared and mad, I didn't know what to do. Suddenly, Draco came into the woods. Draco, I said, hi. Hi, he said back, but his face was all sad. He was wearing white foundation and messy eyeliner, kind of like a pentagram. You get it? Because Joel Madden and Gerard Way. No, I mean between Joel Madden and Gerard Way. Are you okay? I asked. No, he answered. I'm sorry I got all mad at you, but I thought you cheated on me. I expelled. That's okay,
Expelled.
he said all
Got
depressed, and we
expelled.
went back into Hogwarts together making out. End of chapter 9.
Oh my god,
It was-
this
it was-
story sucks ass. But I
It was-
love
Shut
it.
up. It's great.
We're,
No, I love it,
but
but it sucks.
we're getting to the meat of it. By the end of this, we might. By the end of this, if we don't understand anything, we might have to resort to the wiki.
Is there a wiki
No,
for this?
uh,
Oh yeah,
yes!
oh, right. You guys
It's
said that earlier.
dedicated, man.
Oh my,
It's so dedicated.
that's why there's 50 fucking chapters.
55 chapters.
Shut up.
Get it right.
How am I gonna read tonight?
All of it.
All of it one go? I don't know if my computer
Yes.
can handle that. But
Yeah.
Maybe by the time we get to like I don't know, maybe 12:30, we'll stop.
yeah, go
ahead.
that's when the midnight club
Is
comes
that
in.
because that's when it'll start getting too lewd.
That's because
Yeah.
that's when the midnight club will come in and kick us out.
And
Yeah.
then we'll
Midnight
pick it up
Sudoku.
tomorrow after that if we don't finish by then, which we probably won't. Alright,
Oh,
chapter 10.
Jesus.
Stupid, you gay fags. If you do not like my story, then fuck off. P.S. It turns out B. Bloody Mary isn't a muggle after all,
A
and she
Moogle
and
or a
vampire. And it says
Puzzle.
muggle.
Oh, it sounds like
After all, and she and vampire are evil. That's why they moved houses. Okay. I was really scared about Voldemort all day. I was even upset. Went to rehearsals with my gothic metal band, Bloody Gothic Rose 666. I am the leader of singer of it, and I play guitar. People say that we sound like a cross between GC, Slipknot, and MCR.
I was assuming an insult was coming.
The other people in the band are Bloody Mary, Vampire, Draco, Ron, although we call him Diablo now. He has black hair now.
El Diablo.
He has black hair now with blue streaks in it. And and Hargrid. They call him Hargrid.
Hagraven.
Only today Draco and Vampire weren't depressed, so they weren't coming and we wrote songs instead. I knew Draco was probably slitting his wrists. He wouldn't die because he was a vampire too, and the only way you could kill a vampire is with a CROSS. There's no way I'm writing that. Or a stake.
CRO. Wait.
SS?
A cross?
Too confusing, got dick stuck in a fan.
What?
I don't know. Maybe it's like a word that they can't say, like Voldemort. Maybe it's their Voldemort. They can't say cross, or a giant cross will fall from the sky and kill them.
You know what? That sounds about right.
I
That
put
sounds
on
about right.
I put on a black leather shirt that showed off my boobs and tiny matching miniskirt that said "Simple Plan" on the butt. You might think I'm a slut, but I'm really not.
Yes, you are, you fucking liar.
We were singing a cover of Helena. At the end of the song, I suddenly burst into tears. Ebony, are you okay? Bloody Mary asked in a concerted voice. Concerted, not concerned. What the fuck do you think? I asked angrily, and then I said, well,
That's not-
Voldemort came and the bastard told me to kill Harry, but I don't want to kill him because he's really nice, even if he did go out with Draco. But if I don't kill
God,
Harry,
I'm gonna
then
die.
Voldemort will kill Draco. I burst into tears.
No, you're not. You're not.
Suddenly, Draco jumped out from behind a wall. Why didn't
My
you tell
God.
me? He shouted. How could you fucking poser muggle bitch see is that out
Oh,
of
the
character?
P word!
Ew.
Ew.
Fucking got
Ew.
her.
I started to cry and cry.
Get
Draco
roasted.
started to cry too, all sensitive. Then he ran out crying. We practiced for 1 more hour. Then suddenly Dumbledore walked in angrily. His eyes were all fiery, and I knew this time it wasn't cause he had a headache. What have you done? He started to cry wisely.
What
That's
a-
be-
That's
Wisely.
I
like crying in
wisely
Spanish.
cried.
Like
It's
the
like crying
crime
in
time.
Spanish.
like.
Jesus.
See, that's because not swearing, and this time he was really upset, and you will see why. Ebony Draco has been found in his room. He committed suicide by slitting his wrists.
Oh no.
Oh no.
Didn't they just say that couldn't happen? Or
Yeah, didn't it say
No.
he couldn't die?
No.
He said his
It's
wrist with a
Oh.
CO.
Didn't they just
He
say?
cut his wrist with a stake!
Didn't they just say he can't die if he cut
Went
his
to the
wrist?
kitchen, got a steak, and then
It's the new lore.
He doused himself. He overdosed on holy water. That's what happened.
Maybe
Oh.
he cut him.
Steak sauce.
Maybe he cut
Overdose
himself
on
with a
steak
metal
sauce.
cross.
Guys,
Yeah,
guys.
exactly.
He overdosed on steak
Wait! I mean CROSS.
Because
Chap-
they're
OG
Satanists
on
and they
steak
can't
sauce.
say that.
Chapter 11. Chapter 11.
TCO forest.
This is amazing.
No! I screamed.
Wait, John, look.
The fuck?
God damn it, Thomas.
Why are you attacking?
Guys, shut up.
Fuck off.
No, I screamed. I was horrified. Bloody Mary tried to comfort me, but I told her fuck off, and I ran to my crew room crying
Damn.
myself.
Damn.
That's
Yeah,
cool.
really. Fuck off.
Disrespect.
Dumbledore
Get out
chased after
here.
me.
You might say
Dumbledore chased after me shouting, but he had to stop when I went into my room because he would look like a perv that way. Anyway, I started crying tears of blood, and then I slid both my wrists.
what's with the tears of blood?
I was about to
Alright.
say.
Great.
And then I slid both my wrists. They
Great.
got all over my clothes, so I took them off and dumped them into a bath angrily while I put on a Linkin Park song at full volume. Hey, I know what song that is.
Was that the one with the bullying in the school and whatnot?
It's probably crawling in my skin.
Crawling in my skin.
These wounds, they will not.
I don't know. I listen to Linkin Park, so I wouldn't know.
I grabbed a steak.